안녕하세요, 저는 Noki입니다. Welcome to today's video Luckies, where we are going to be reacting to BI for the very first time, and I'm really freaking excited because we have got his brand new release called Hebeian or Illa Illa, and Hebeian actually in Korean means beach, and conveniently enough we seem to have a sea or a wave or an ocean in front of us. So I'm quite pumped obviously to see basically what this looks like and what it's about. Now as far as teasers and everything are concerned, I have literally not seen anything. I actually didn't really know that this was coming out because I haven't been following things too closely, at least lately with Kingdom, of course, because I've been so wrapped up in what's going on with those groups and obviously a hell of a lot more. And so far, at least in June, a lot of groups have already come back, which is nuts, and we're literally 4 days in. But nonetheless, I'm really pumped to get to this one. I have heard from a lot of my reactor friends and also from a lot of my iconic friends as well that this song is absolutely incredible, so I'm really pumped obviously to hear what it's about and what it's like. And I don't take spoilers, so I've been really good at keeping myself away from too much information about it. Now I do think I remember hearing as well that it's come out with an album, I think, that is titled Waterfall. I'm pretty sure that that's the name of the album, and I'm hoping to get to it this month as well, so that will be over on Patreon. Do definitely keep an eye out for when we do go and upload and listen to that one over there. But I am really pumped basically to get into today's video. So we've got Hebeian or Illa Illa. Let's just get straight into it by giving it a massive old like. Let's go full screen. Let's start our reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I have to say already, the quality looks great. The quality looks great. Okay. He literally just gonna pop out in the middle of the ocean like that. Hanbin looking handsome as shit. Jeez, man. God, look at him. I'm so proud of him, man, for all that he's done so far. I may be a very young iconic myself, but the respect that I have for BI is just crazy, man. Everything he's been able to achieve and everything he's been through so far. The end of my sleeves is a beach. Oh, what? Okay, these lyrics straight up are freaking... Hey. So he's got a beach at the end of his sleeves because he's wiped away the water, the stream from his eyes. Hey. Oh, okay, dude. He's welling up with tears, so there's a beach. The beat? Oh! Ella, Ella. Hey. By the waves that sway around my eyes. Dude, these lyrics are deep as hell. Oh, what? Oh. Funnily enough, the beat, it's quite light, quite playful almost, but these lyrics are so sad. Okay. Hey. Hebeian, Ella, 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 Ella. Hey. Ella, 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 Ella. Oh. There's another line I actually want to revisit at the end. Oh. What? Oh, dude. So he's so used to getting hurt. He's so used to getting his heart broken. Dude, this beat is sick though. shot in Busan. Seoul, Busan. I think. Oh. Hey, hey. Oh. Actually, that looks like Yosu. What? I thought this was like Kwangalli in Busan. Dude, these lyrics are nuts. Is this the credits? What? What on earth? Bro. Bro, we really just gonna drop this and dip? Mother. I'm not tearing up. Mother. He thanked his mother in the credits. Oh. His biggest supporter, man. Oh, wow. Oh, my lord, dude. B.I., who hurt you? Who hurt you, my guy? Dude, I just want to go back for some of these lyrics real quick. I'm lost alone on a lonely island. And then, what was it? There's emotional anemia, war in my head. So, dude, he is going through a massive struggle. I'm lost alone on a lonely island. He has to be talking about his mental. Like, inside his head, he feels alone. Completely alone. War in my head. He's alone on this island. He's fighting with himself. And then, where was it? The other bar that I wanted to talk about really quickly. To put my feet in the waves of memories. I think it's too cold, my heart will freeze, that he said. Yeah, it's so cold enough to freeze my heart. He does not want to confront, or he does not want to, like, once again face these waves of his past because they're so painful that it breaks his heart. Like, it eats away at him. It makes him cold. And he's talking about, like, longingness is what I do best. Depression is my new home. Dude, this is like some fucking... This is some crazy shit. Like... I don't even know how to put my thoughts together right now. Like, you know, listening to the song, the contrast is ridiculous because listening to the song, he's got like this, it's like even just the key that you hear the piano in, it's actually quite fun. It's quite playful. It's quite upbeat and it's very like, what's the word? Yeah, it's like, it almost sounds joyous in a way, but these lyrics are like the anything but polar opposite. That in itself is genius. But one thing I want to talk about real quick as well is I'm not entirely sure what the meaning of like illa illa is and what he's getting at there. It's probably just like a really catchy hook that he's worked in. But if you think about it and you look at the title, Hebeian. Hebeian means beach, right? He's at the beach here in this MV. He's talking directly about the beach, but funnily enough, the things that he's mentioning that are like causing him pain are waves, right? He's like, I'll probably build another sandcastle anyway. I'll probably stand back up and fight. I'll probably stand back up and be strong, but I know that a wave will come and knock me down again. I know that another wave, a cold wave that contains painful memories or pain, will come and wash over me and will destroy my sandcastle anyway. And I think that it's crazy, like it's cool that he's using, like, you know, of course we've got the title is the beach, but he's using waves, and obviously waves and beach directly correlate with one another because waves form at the beach. That like, this is what's causing him pain. Like this is like like his negativity, his emotions, his depression, and all of this type of stuff is personified by a wave, and waves come from the beach. And the beach, in a way, I guess you could say, is like in a way, like a sad place for him. Like it's a very sad place. If anything, it's not, you know, a place where you can relax and you can escape to, because a lot of people see the beach like this, like it's fun, it's really nice, it's awesome, like, you know, the waves feel good, especially on like a hot summer's day or something. It's where you go to play and it's where you go to have fun. But for BI, the beach and the waves are cold, they are pain, they are depression, they are loneliness. And especially when he's also then tying things into the sea, like, I'm on a lonely island, like I'm on a deserted island in my head by myself. That's nuts. I want to go through a little bit more. I just don't want to have this too high, dude. This is incredible. At the end of my sleeves is a beach, because of the fact that he has been wiping away the streaming water from his cheeks. But there is a beach that's welling up inside his eyes, and he's saying that, like, when he's welling up from tears, like when he is just about to cry, before he cries, a beach is forming right here at the very end of his eyes, like at the very ends right here, and he wipes them away, and so the beach is on his sleeves. That's amazing. That is some absolutely incredible songwriting. That is some incredible songwriting. And then what else did we have? I'm swept away again by the waves that sway around my eyes. So his sadness, his tears are sweeping him away and consuming him and really just taking over him. Thanks to you who taught me how to cry and disappeared. Someone's hurt him. Someone's hurt him, or something has hurt him. And I can't help but feel like he's talking about his previous experience in the K-pop industry, like the fact that, you know, what happened in the way that it did. Or he could be talking about an individual. This is just at least my take, but, you know, like, you taught me how to cry, so thank you. And I can't quite tell yet whether or not he's being completely honest in saying that as well, or whether he's being sarcastic, like saying thanks, like, thanks for hurting me and disappearing, like, thanks for everything that you've done, really fucking appreciate it, you know, like that type of sentiment. But this last line as well that I really wanted to get to, there's obviously so much that I could go into here, but I would probably have to make a whole nother video on it. But here's like a mini deconstruction. This is probably the first time that I'm doing this on my channel as well, to be very honest, but these lyrics just really hit a chord with me, especially just considering the contrast between obviously this and the song, like this and the actual beat. There's no day for the thick fog in my pupil to lift. This is so poetic. So poetic. Like, you can't see through fog. You know, you can't see through fog. You can't see clearly. It's thick. You can't rationalize things. You can't see things for what they are. You can't see what lay ahead of you. You can't see what you've got on the other side of that fog. And so, you know, in line with like these themes of like depression and longingness and all of this type of stuff, he really is at war with himself in his head. He's struggling. And normally the thing that brings out the fog, the thing that lifts the fog, is the sun, the day. The clear skies lift the fog. The fog and the mist lifts in the morning. It lifts in the morning because of the heat, because of the warmth, because of the sun. But there is none of that for him. There is none of that. He doesn't have that. In my pupil. He's not just talking about his eyes, in his pupil. The thing that helps you see. The thing that you use to see. Not your iris, not any other part of the eye. He's so specific. In my pupil. My pupil is clouded. I can't see. I'm blind. I don't know what lay ahead of me. All I know is what lays behind me and what keeps consuming me here in the present. It's It's crazy. It's crazy. It's... Where are you going? My mood is so low, like the way it is after the storm. You know, you could also say as well, right? Because like, maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm overanalyzing in this regard. My mood is so low, like the way it is after the storm. Of course, we can go into it here and we could say like, you know, I feel really down because after a storm, you feel down. Sometimes storms can be very destructive. Sometimes, and like, you know, especially like when things are going on, they can be quite chaotic. They can be quite depressive. And so once everything is over, you're like, oh, you know, I feel very like sad, or you feel just kind of like, oh, lethargic. I don't really feel like doing anything. You can really feel that way. But what I'm also thinking as well is like, in weather, like meteorological terminology, isn't like a low pressure system what causes a storm? Isn't that what's left after a storm has gone away? My mood is low, like it's a low pressure system. Maybe I'm getting like way too like into it with that, but I just wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure that storms, like tropical lows, all of that type of stuff are what cause storms to begin with anyway. So I think that bar was absolutely amazing. But anyway, otherwise, I think that if I keep on going on with this video would be like fucking an hour long. But I honestly, like, I was really hit by this. This was crazy. This was nuts. I need to listen to this album. I need to listen to way more BI, because if this is what he is packing, he quite literally might become one of my favorite male solo artists ever in K-pop. And I can't even call this K-pop. This is not even just K-pop, man. This is all genres. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. This is nuts. This song is beautiful. It's beautiful, but so painful and so sad. And I really, really hope that he is okay. Because to write something like this, at least you would hope that he is not currently going through that, or at least that he is getting some type of help with it if he still is. But I'm hoping as well, at least, that he is just at least reminiscing on perhaps past emotions, or that perhaps he's moved on from that now, but he still needed to voice how he felt, or perhaps that this song, by releasing it, is the way that he is able to move on and become happier and be happier as well. Because here we can obviously see and hear a BI that is not happy. We can hear and see a BI that is in pain. And I hope that he's not. I really, really hope that he's not. But I have to say really quickly, the song, the beat, absolutely freaking awesome. I feel like the lyrics are definitely what packs the biggest punch here though, because, you know, we've got that really catchy chorus, like, oh, Hebeian, illa, 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 illa. I really like that. I think it's super catchy and it's going to stick in my head. Of course, his voice is just absolutely nothing short of beautiful, sorry. But yeah, the MV, the cinematography looks absolutely incredible. He looks amazing. As always, he is so freaking handsome, but also on top of that, man, just the lyrics, I can't get over it, but I feel like I've talked about them too much. I think that this song is a work of art. This is a masterpiece. Yeah, this is a freaking masterpiece. I don't know what else to say about it, y'all, but I just want to say I love and appreciate you guys, of course, if you've gone and listened to this entire thing, and if you've stuck around. But really, once again, thank you so goddamn much for tuning in. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. And until next time, of course, make sure that if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more of my BI reactions, or my icon reactions for that matter of fact, because we do react to icon over here as well. So if you guys would like to see my journey with icon, and of course getting to know BI a hell of a lot more through icon as well, then do definitely make sure to stick around. But also, if you want to catch the album listening party, then it will be out on Patreon later on this month as well. So do definitely make sure to go and give it a look. But until then, make sure to take care of yourselves out there, and take care, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.